Welcome to SeriousED. So a student, Adel, has gone to the traditional online learning sites and taken a course and didn't get out of the course what he wanted. It was a waste of his time and money. So now he's come to SeriousED. And the first thing he's going to do is create a customized lesson plan. And here we're going to ask, what do you want to learn? And why do you want to learn it? Because sometimes you might think you want to learn a certain subject, but you're not going to get out of it what you wanted to. So by asking the why, we're going to help match the student with the correct lesson plan. So we'll collect other information about the subject area, and now we're going to make a suggestion on a lesson plan to meet his need. We're going to go with that default. And now we're in the lesson plan builder. On the left here, we see the student profile of Adel, and we see his goal, the what and the why. And what we've done is we've taken what he's looking for and matched him with teachers who can teach this subject matter. And the subject matter here is contained in this lesson plan. So what Adel can do now as a student is look through this lesson plan and see what is appropriate to his skill level and carry on a dialogue between himself and the available teachers so that he could pick the right teacher to teach him this material. So Adel's going to decide that he doesn't need this general introduction because he already has that knowledge. So he's going to remove that from the lesson plan. So this way he won't waste any time on material that he's already familiar with. So now on the WordPress architecture module, he's not sure if he actually needs this. So what he can do is ask a question, is this really needed? And now our teachers can see those comments and carry on a dialogue with him. In this case, Tony says that he recommends this for the terminology. So Adel's going to take his suggestion and leave that in the lesson plan. It's going to leave the integration API. He has no interest in Twitter, so he'll remove that. And now we come to the Facebook module. And this is really why Adel came to SeriousED to begin with, is he had a need to learn something that wasn't covered in the other classes that he's taken online. So he's going to express that concern. I'm concerned that I might not be able to get this site to work. So now our teacher Tony has replied again and said that he can do a WebEx and look at his code if he's had any problems integrating his website with Facebook. And Adel's saying, awesome, thanks. And now Adel is moving on to the lesson plan. He doesn't need LinkedIn. He decides he's going to leave troubleshooting, and he's not interested in advanced topics at this time. He's really interested in mostly the Facebook integration and all the lessons around that. So we're going to finalize the lesson plan now, and we're going to confirm that. So now we've locked in those changes to the lesson plan. These items in red have been removed, and these items in green are going to be kept in the lesson plan. And we can't make any changes at this point because now the teachers are making their final bids based on this material and this lesson plan. So Adel really liked what Tony had offered because that ensured that Adel is going to get the result he wants, that if he can't get his integration code working with Facebook, that Tony was going to do a WebEx, look over his shoulder, and ensure he gets accomplished what he set out to get accomplished. So we're going to choose Tony. And now we're going to be taken to the order confirmation where we can see exactly what has been agreed upon. This is a contract between the student and the teacher on delivering this education experience. So we've seen under the lesson plan that we've eliminated several of these modules. We've made a note here of the special request that's been agreed upon between Tony and Adel. That is that Tony promised to review the student's integration code. We've also, there's also an indication of how that lesson plan is going to be delivered through a video and if needed through a webinar, as well as the time frame is specified and the payment. So now Adel is going to complete this order, and now the funds have been escrowed with SeriousED. They've been submitted by Adel, and once the lesson plan has been delivered and Adel is satisfied that he's learned what was agreed upon with that negotiation with the teacher, then the funds will be released to the teacher and everybody's happy. So that's SeriousED. It's about not your typical online learning experience where it's geared towards the masses. It's something that's customized and specialized to the student, the serious student who has a specific goal with his education in mind. Thank you